Alright, we're starting with Mega Man 11. And mistakes were made. Several mistakes. I'm gonna explain what exactly happened after this opening cutscene has passed.
Must stop. Light. We can't build the future on your empty optimism.
Say what you will. I cannot agree to this. Please listen.
No, you listen to this. At every turn, you've ignorantly blocked my research.
Mr. Wily, control yourself. I see the committee is in agreement. And so, the department chooses Thomas Light's research into robots with independent thought. Thank you, everyone.
Why are you fools so blind? One day, Light. One day the world will know I was right all along. Bad memories make the worst dreams. A genius of my caliber needs sleep to keep his brain in gear. Wait. That research from my youth. Yes! Now I'll show you, Light!
Okay, so, that aside, not much of a story to go on, but, yeah. One thing I do want to note about the opening scene is the part right at the end with Wily going about how bad memories make the worst dreams. In the trailer, the Capcom logo appeared right after that, and my friend found it extremely hilarious for some ungodly reason. Okay, so here's the thing. I've already played Mega Man 11. This was supposed to be a completely blind playthrough, but my first recording session actually ended up with the video file being corrupted, so I kind of lost it. So now I'm redoing those few levels, so they are not going to be blind. Now, I made several mistakes with this game. First is that the game offers you 4 difficulties. Something for people who have never played Mega Man games. And that's not the way you should play this game probably, because normal exists for a reason, don't be bad. Casual for people who haven't played in a while, again, just play the damn game. Normal apparently is a real challenge. And then they decided that, yeah, you know what? You know that asshole that makes videos and tends to pick up whatever ends up being the stupidly hardest option? Yeah, let's make superhero for that guy to start on his blind run. That's mistake number 1. Now we get some more plot, but it's not something. I know. I really feel like skipping this, but I guess not.
All systems nominal. You're in great shape, Blockman.
All thanks to you, Doc.
However,
You built me rock
I
solid.
feel like I'm just going to keep talking over this one instead. You can see dialogue just fine, probably.
Good luck out there.
So, that was my first
How
mistake.
many checkups are
The second mistake is that this game features a new feature, the double gear system, which gives you the ability to temporarily strengthen yourself
Oh, brother.
or
So into 'em.
essentially slow down the game.
Giving your favorite assistant a break.
And here's the thing, before I even started the game, I already made the decision on my own
I ain't a machine.
that I'm not going to use it. And this is the second mistake, but only when combined with going with superhero mode first. It causes some problems. So, while I've been considerably confused at what superhero mode actually does, prior to this, yes,
I've simply come to give Dr. Light
I now know
Quick about it.
at least somewhat what the mode does.
some old research.
It removes all pickups, even ones that are in the levels itself, as like challenges to get, which is dumb. Please know.
Nice.
It at least boosts the health of all non-Robot Master bosses, or like proper end of stage bosses, I should say. I'm not sure if it actually boosts those. I feel like it probably doesn't.
Perfect timing.
And then it makes the
Excellent test subjects.
boss patterns different.
Quickly, you must all run and hide.
So I'm not like I've seen 3 of the bosses and I know what 2 of them have. Blockman, pictured here. Spoilers, he drops blocks.
Go, Dr. Wily!
In superhero mode, he drops 3 rows of blocks that are slightly difficult to dodge. Not really, but slightly. And on normal mode, he drops 1 row, which is extremely trivial to dodge.
I'll go after Wily.
And the other one
Man,
just becomes faster.
Wiley's invention is called the double
And good
gear
god
system.
does it get worse
Designed
when
to
it's
push
faster.
robots far beyond their
You'll
normal
see it
speed.
very soon.
Really has completed
Because
it.
that's the 3rd mistake I made.
Chance.
I started out
We can't just let
in
him
a
go.
very poor location.
Mega Man, I can tell you won't be stopped. Very well.
It's like a triple sandwich of mistakes.
Back at Robot University.
But of course I'm going to repeat that mistake here.
Circuits, you
For
may be
your
able to stop.
enjoyment? Question
But it's
mark.
dangerous. Double gear places great strain.
Don't
on
worry,
robot
Dr. Light, I'm not going to use the
I can
double
take it,
gear.
Doctor. I want to do this, no matter the cost.
I
Look
don't
me up.
need to.
As you wish. The installation will take some time. There's a lot of work to do.
So, that being said, the first stage I'm going to is
Double gear system
kind of a
is fully
problem,
installed.
because it's probably the hardest of
Mega
the
Man,
8 stages
rise and shine.
in every possible way. So, of course, I died a lot, and I got a lot of bolts, and I bought basically every upgrade the game would let me have.
Mega Man, you're doing a noble thing.
That being said, we'll see how much I need to buy those things for these 2 levels I'm going to be redoing here. I don't need an explanation because I'm not using it. I don't need an explanation because I'm not using it. Alright, so here we have Blockman, Acid Man, Blast Man, Fuse Man, Bounce Man, Torch Man, Impact Man, and Tundra Man. So, my logic here was that Blockman is probably what most people are familiar with and go with first, because he's the demo boss. So I'm not doing that. Instead I'm going for Torchman first. And this was a mistake. Because Torchman is awful in many ways. Alright, so the controls of this game are just about what you might expect. Oh man, I don't have my upgrades. I need to get used to not having auto charge, you know, as they do. So the mushrooms, if you shoot them once, they lose the fire. And you can use them as platforms. I can just kind of jump over that. You can... This, like, remove shields temporarily with charge shots. You can kill this enemy by shooting inside the pot. And these lantern owls are not something you probably want to kill. Now here's the main mechanic of this stage. I hope you have good memory, or like psychic abilities, or you know, speed gear, because otherwise you're dead. Yeah, so that being said, this is this room is dark. You can't actually see anything in here. If you destroy the old lantern, I did not mean to use that. Stop, stop. I did not mean to use that. I'm not using that. Is there like an option to disable that or something? Here it's completely fine to kill that. So, as I said that they remove all pickups, here should be a 1-up. There isn't. You can make health drops appear again by getting a specific upgrade though. Okay, anyways, here's the mini-boss. It's a turkey on fire. And I'm so disappointed that... Ugh, I keep making that mistake. That the game gives you an achievement for killing this while it's not lit, just like that. The achievement is called Cold Turkey. The first time I killed this thing, I didn't do that, and I just flat out made the pun that that's a cold turkey now it's dead. I'm so disappointed that's gone. Okay, here's more auto-scrolling or auto-deathing. Like, you're obviously supposed to use the speed gear for this section, but on the other hand, why use that when you can just be good at this game? Okay, I think I missed an achievement here. Can you... Like, I saw someone get this. This can drop, like, spiders, I believe. Do you not? Oh, okay. Huh. I thought that would give me an achievement if I killed the small babies they get with the fire from the mushrooms. I thought that was the thing we were going for. No. Oh, wow. How the hell did that happen even? I wasn't even trying to make a specific jump. You can make a specific jump in that spot to make it, but there's an easier way. Wow, that was bad. I'm dead, aren't I? Maybe not. I like how this just works. Alright. So, as I was saying, there's an easier way to do this. Down in that crevice, there would be an extra life. But to get it, or rather to get out of there, you probably actually would need speed gear. Or otherwise it would be extremely risky and dangerous to even try that. Okay. Don't fall down there, that's usually bad. Then just hold on a moment here, and we're good. Alright, one more auto-scroller. Oh. This would take a lot of time for me to actually beat if I didn't know what I was doing, because, as said, this is basically just memorization at its finest. Or not finest. I'm an idiot. Did I have a stroke or something? Because I know the pattern, and then I made the first mistake, and then I was like, yeah, you know, I just need to keep carrying on this pattern of down, up, down, but I'm not going to fix the position from the fact that I made a mistake. What the hell is wrong with... Okay, I'm pretty sure I pressed B. I'm pretty damn sure I jumped.
Welcome back, Mega
So,
Man.
Okay, are you sure?
given this level and also the boss, I got into the habit of just buying every single extra life I can get my hands on, because that's the only way I can get extra lives in superhero mode. And that's really the only thing I'm hopefully going to be buying here. And there we go, decently fast. Yeah, so there is, I think I may have already mentioned it, but there's an item that automatically makes you charge. And it's so nice not having to press the charge button at all times. Kinda got used to that. Alright, get rid of you, rid of you, rid of you. I wish I could make it to that mushroom in time. You can make this jump without a mushroom, just barely. And you could probably make it to the mushroom with speed gear. Probably, maybe. Now going down there would give me a massive pile of bolts, since bolts are right now the only thing that drops. I don't get any health drops or anything, so... Okay, just screw you. Okay, less brain damage this time, please. I'm not sure if that qualifies as brain damage. Maybe. So it's up, down, up. Not the other way around, you dumbass. And there we go. That's the stage. It's pretty much like a Quickman style stage, which I've made it clear that I'm not exactly a huge fan of those. But... So basically it's memorization extreme. And here's Torchman. Remember, on superhero mode he is fast. I fully expect to lose to him. Especially because I'm not so good at fighting him, where I could consistently beat him if he decides to go just completely bananas on my face. Yep, mistimed that. So, all the bosses have their own gears, basically. Yeah. So, he has a power gear type of deal. But it's actually probably one of the easier parts of this fight after you know what you're doing. But basically he does only like 4 things here. He throws fireballs. He jumps at you. If you're close, he might kick you. And then he does that. Oh god. And then he does this. It's simple. Jump, jump, jump. And then you need to time that pretty carefully. I think it's less tight on normal mode. Also, this is not going well because this is the worst pattern he can do. Where he throws out a single fireball and then he slips towards you. And then you're between a fireball that you're jumping over. And as soon as you land, he's already kicking your face in. I'm not sure what to do about that pattern now. Good job. Sur is my favorite when he starts with that. Because I like to slide underneath his kick. So far this is going about as well as I expected. You can jump over him in the kicks too. That is also an option if you're in a bad spot. Yeah, it's definitely like, more than anything, it's all about reactions. And this is why I bought all those extra lives, even if I'm kind of confident in my skills with fighting him, because good god, without speed gear, this guy is hard. And sometimes he just goes for these moves and I'm completely fucked. But there's nothing I can really do. Really? Already? I think on normal mode he only goes for that move at specific health points. If you insist. I was expecting him to jump and instead he backstepped and threw some more Hadoukens at me. Because that's basically what this guy is. He's just a fighting game character. And I'm not a fighting game character, nor am I very good at fighting games. As seen here. But yeah, I'm pretty sure on normal mode this only happens at specific points of health. How am I not getting that? Shouldn't be that hard. You're not supposed to kick. Oh god. Wow, at this rate I'm not going to even beat him. Yeah, this guy is kind of insane. I'm not sure if I would say he's unfair like this. So yeah, after I hit him with the charge shot, I need to jump away to avoid the kick. That shouldn't be that hard to dodge. I should be getting that every single time. No. The kick is so hard to avoid when he comes like that. Oh, how did I dodge that? Well, I didn't dodge that, which is pathetic because that's an incredibly simple move to do. Oh god, we're having a repeat of the last time, aren't we? Less kicking, please, forever. Fuck off! Okay, I have a chance. He's not giving me a chance. Oh, I fucked it up. Oh. 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 That was very near. Would have ended very poorly for me. Just gonna skip that, please. So the game gives you an opportunity to test these things out. Each weapon has a stronger version with the power gear. Alright,
Mega Man.
Okay. Are you sure?
I'm gonna try to save myself some time, so I'm just
Are you
gonna
sure?
waste extra
Are you
cash
sure? Ta-da! Are you
to
sure?
get those 2 extra lives when I could just kill myself once.
Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure? Ta-da! Are you sure? Ta-da! All ready.
Now, is there anything else here? Nothing I can care about. Okay, so obviously my logic here was that I have fire, let's go for ice. Ice will die. Actually, hold on. Hold on, let's not make harsh mistake decisions.
Yo, Omega! Can I ensure this is what you want?
Spike boots, please.
And there you have it! Part complete!
Yeah, these make me sleep less. I don't know what this level is like without them, and I don't want to know. Alright, so Tundra Man is a rather fabulous fella. And this is a nice level. Don't know what else I was expecting, really. However, my plan is to not die, or rather game over, on this level. So I should be very fine overall here. I mean, this level is not even close to as difficult as Torchman was, so I would be more worried if I had problems with this. So let's just try to speed through this. It's a cool stage. Pun not actually intended, because calling an ice level cool does not qualify as a pun. I may be a connoisseur of puns, but that's where I draw the line. At absolutely zero effort puns like that. Pretty sure there's an extra life up here, normally. Nailed it. There would be like health there, but unfortunately... Oh, enemies blend in. Forgot that. Oh boy, here's our first instance of Sniper Joe, and he's placed in such a way that he's actually pretty trivial. Nailed it. Just gonna speed through that way. Alright, let me just slide underneath these rabbits. And then make rapid progress through this, and this should be a checkpoint, yes. Mostly because there's a mini-boss right after this. Really nailed that one. And I am not winning against this mini-boss unless I put this to good use. I'm not putting it to good use. I kind of forgot that there was wind to deal with here. Not gonna lie. That did not even kill it. Amazing. And yeah, this fight is kind of annoying. Alright, so I no longer have my ability to hit it easily. Now I need to do this legit. So, it's a pretty basic fight. I think it's completely pattern based on when and when, like where these land, it's always the same. Pretty sure that is the case. So you just can't get up here before, while the wind is on, basically. I think this is one of the bosses where it's most noticeable that the mini bosses take more hits on this mode. Oh, I nailed it. That wasn't too bad, honestly. Shame I'm not getting any health pickups there. Those would be nice. More bird activity. And that didn't amount to much. Let's go quickly before the wind starts blowing. The wind has started blowing. Lovely. Don't you even try, Sniper Joe. Well, he tried and he kinda succeeded too. Sigh. Okay. This is a pretty trivial section, I feel like. Well, these enemies are like trivial every time. For such a relatively big enemies, they should accomplish a whole lot of nothing. Really, I mistimed that. Really, now it just doesn't work. There we go. Don't need bolts, I hope. Oh no, I picked the more difficult paths. Whatever shall I do? I know. Just don't be bad. Alright. Final stretch. More speed wind. Okay. In my defense, the wind just didn't start blowing early enough. You need to wait there a bit, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that went about as well as I expected. Oh, if only I had actually gotten the last jump there. Oh, hey, you can just kind of speed through that. Nice. I don't know, this level has a pretty nice flow in terms of going fast. Without taking damage. Flow ruined. That sucks. Shut it all down. Okay, let's wait for the wind to start blowing actually. So pretty sure after this part there's a bunch of collectibles up here. In not superhero mode, that is. And there we go. We've reached Tundra Man.
Frozen in ice. Elegant.
So he's very pattern based. Nailed it. Like, he's not that hard after you know what you're doing, and of course I know exactly what I'm doing. 1, 2, 3, run away. Works every time. Really nailed that one, huh? But yeah, he basically just repeats this. On non-superhero mode, he just skips the power gear
Feel freeze.
until you're halfway through his health. And after that he just kind of does that, and after that he slightly changes up what he does, I think. Whereas here it's part of the combo basically. 1, 2, 3, dodge.
Dodge if you can. Cool.
Just wait for it. Slide here, he jumps over. Then he comes with several jumps, or is cancelled, that's also an option. 2, 3, dodge.
Dodge if you can.
There we go. Okay, he switched it up a bit right now, but there he go. Yeah, he's pretty simple, all things considered. I've had worse. Overall, as I said, I picked poorly. Very, very poorly. Anyways, that gives me the ability to skip this and inform you that I have Thunderstorm, which in non-power gear mode just kind of makes a huge area, and in power gear it's just a full screen clear. Okay, with that, my logic for the next stage, since I'm not going to explain this in the next video because I didn't know, is that Tundraman is ice, Bounceman is like bouncy or something. Like it's like soft, and when you freeze something soft, it kind of stops being soft. But I actually did a bit of Bounceman on the first recording session, but I didn't beat it, and I was frankly speaking kind of annoyed at the level, and I didn't want to keep going. But you're not going to see that, and instead you'll just see me bitching about it after this bit. But I will know like the first half of the level by then, so be aware. Okay. So, day 2 of playing this game. And I did my damnedest to hopefully fix the controller issue. There is always a definite possibility that that amounts to absolutely nothing. If that's the case, I probably need to get the damn thing fixed. I certainly hope that is not the case. As far as the pre-order bonus goes, which the code didn't work, I've looked it up. That's apparently just a common problem. Except that apparently the problem has been fixed and it works now, and it doesn't work for me. So that's pretty cool. I did realize that the problem is probably the fact that this is an US version of the game, and well, I'm in Europe. So I actually had to change my console from Europe to American version or whatever, and I hoped that would actually fix it. It did not. I'm probably gonna have to look into this a bit more, but for now I just want to actually play the damn game. Hopefully this level doesn't bore me to death, etc, etc. Exquisite. So let's see. There is of course always a small possibility that the reason I was not enjoying this level very much yesterday is because it was relatively speaking pretty late, and I was kind of potentially slightly possibly tired. So maybe it's not entirely the fault of this level. Probably is entirely the fault of this level though. Just saying. But at least if nothing else, I can probably do better than yesterday at it. Evidence points to no, but we can be optimistic. Oh wow, you don't even need to do anything with that. Alright. I wonder if this boss has like a name or something. Like Geronimo, because Gero and that's frog. And you know, I don't know what that would have to do with this boss in particular, but shut up. Bad puns are always appreciated. At least by me. Oh wait, I two-cycled the thing. That's cool. Took a really dumb hit. Okay. I somehow managed to not get a high jump off of that. And the game just bailed me out. So I'm kinda glad about that. You know, when I think about it, I would rather not. I did not remember to buy lives. Well, that's a problem and a half. Phenomenal. Yeah, the fact that I can actually get like health now in the level makes this a lot easier. Not necessarily sure if that's a good thing. After all, isn't the reason I'm here to have a miserable time trying to play a unbalancedly difficult game. Almost forgot that you're not supposed to wait there and get slapped. Still don't know what the hell this thing is. I still don't really have any means to kill it quickly enough. I assume you're supposed to use like speed gear or something for it. Nailed it. Nailing it harder. Help. Please stop. This is going well. Help. Dying. So I guess the idea is that you go like this. Yeah. And then we reach a screen like this, and my first reaction is that I'm gonna remove the challenge like that. Thank you. Alright, this level is nowhere even near to being finished. Ugh. Oh, my favorite. I know, this is kind of an extremely annoying screen at its finest. There's no difficulty here. Not difficulty that threatens you, at least, once you kill the enemies. It's just this. And if I may so say, I would say that this section is balls. The worst part is that the level isn't even over yet after this. Like, not at all, actually. Because there's still a second mini-boss frog to deal with. And I don't even know what's after that. Did I even beat the thing? I genuinely don't remember. Alright. There is definitely a possibility I beat it. Can I, like, do like this? Did that do it for you? Aiming with this thing is like a pain and a half. Yeah, I said it. So I presume this is a second checkpoint then. Indeed. Combined with a screen that doesn't really matter. I'm mostly worried about my health here. Why does this not look familiar in the least? I mean, I got here, right? Like, what? Did I screw up and fall down? So I think that's what happened. Don't really see myself one-cycling this one. I mean, with special weapons it's definitely doable, and please let me go. Pretty sure I shouldn't need to press the actual buttons and just vibrate my D-pad violently there. But oh well. What works, I suppose. It does waste some rush. But then again, I'm not trying to rush through this game. Just kind of wanting to have a good time, and I'm not sure if this level is allowing me to. I guess I don't hate it as much as I thought I did, like yesterday. But I would say that I'm still not exactly a super fan of it. Some precision ball hopping is not exactly my idea of a good time, really. No? Really? Okay, I'll buy it. What's the purpose of this? That is definitely something you can do with Coil. Coil is in this game, right? I assume so. Okay. I like how the background has actually changed, like we've gone so far that we're in this space now. Is this what I think it might be? No, it's not. It's dumb. Okay. Nailed it. Lovely. More tanks you can't really hit. That just kind of worked. Didn't really want it to work. Please, please, please. Okay. Okay, well, I guess I can do this now. Boom. Okay, so this is like a reset pass in case everything goes to shit. Which it will. Okay, I see. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, we finally reached it. I didn't even die. That's really the most impressive part. Now, because most of this level is balls, I expect Bounce Man to be balls as well. Okay.
Wanna bounce with me?
Oh yay. Stereotypical annoying high-pitched kid voice. Okay, so are you weak to this? Maybe. I mean, if you are, you're kind of hard to hit with it, and there's a very limited amount of ammo on this damn thing. Should have bought some weapon tanks. Yeah, I can't kill this guy with this alone. Maybe I should actually try to look what this
Can't bounce like this.
guy does. Well, I can see that he wants to be part of ARMS, yes. Okay, given that that was the weakness, I'm gonna assume that no other weapon is going to actually matter. So now that I've lost it, I can get completely destroyed. Yes. Oh, really? I knew he was one hit away and I tried to kill him. So, if if I may say,
Wanna bounce with me?
this is probably the easiest boss so far. But I am going to have a miserable time, because I can't handle simple basic patterns like him moving in a straight line towards something. That is all I have to say for that. I mean, you would think that a pattern like this is incredibly easy, and you'd be right. But the problem is that I am balls at trying to actually avoid this pictured here. Yeah, now that I've run out of the weakness, I need to actually fight this abomination for real. And I don't know how. I can't survive for an extended period of time.
I bet you can't bounce like this.
So he does like a butt stomp when he's above you. Might be able to abuse that somehow. Because at least that's easy to avoid. Because I know where he is. Ow. Funnily, I think the speed gear might actually be easier to deal with. Because at least it's a consistent movement pattern. Oh, he can do that, apparently. Okay, he was still pretty easy. Okay. Overall, I'd say that the level isn't that difficult. Like, I feel like he's given a child-friendly look, like, and theme overall. Like, it's like bouncing. Kids like that, right? So I feel like they were going for that and they made it one of the easier levels. Okay, I'll try it. Okay. The sound effects though, also this can get really stupid really fast. Overall that's like Strike Man's weapon, but 3 times that.